Have you ever wondered how Sherlock Holmes solves his cases with such precision and efficiency? Well, it isn't magic, but a methodical approach known as structured problem solving and logical reasoning. Imagine you're presented with a puzzle, a mystery, or a problem. It could be anything, from a complex mathematical equation to a real-world dilemma. How do you go about solving it? Do you jump right in, or do you take a moment to think it through? The first step in structured problem solving is the identification of the problem. It's like being a detective. You need to understand what the problem is before you can begin to solve it. Ask yourself, what is the issue here? And what are the underlying factors? Once you've identified the problem, the next step is to analyze it. This involves breaking down the problem into smaller, manageable parts. It's like dissecting a frog in a science lab. You need to understand all its parts and how they work together to make the frog function. Next, brainstorm possible solutions. This is where creativity comes into play. Think of as many solutions as possible, no matter how outlandish they may seem. Remember, sometimes the most unconventional solution can be the right one. After brainstorming, you'll need to evaluate each solution. Weigh the pros and cons, consider the feasibility, and think about the possible outcomes. This is where logical reasoning comes into play. It's like being a judge, weighing the evidence before making a decision. Finally, you implement the solution. But your job isn't done yet. It's crucial to monitor the results and adjust your solution as needed. It's like being a chef, tasting and adjusting the recipe until it's just right. So to recap, structured problem solving and logical reasoning is a 5-step process. 1. Identify the problem. 2. Analyze the problem. 3. Brainstorm solutions. 4. Evaluate solutions. 1. Implement and adjust the solution. Remember, like any skill, it takes practice to master structured problem solving and logical reasoning. So don't be disheartened if you don't get it right the first time. Keep practicing, and you'll soon be solving problems like Sherlock Holmes. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, every problem, no matter how big or small, can be solved with a structured approach and a dash of logic.